Honda makes a bug deflector for the front edge of the hood for the Ridgeline. Mine's a 2025, and of all the accessories that I purchased for this truck, it was the final one I purchased because I had a hard time deciding whether I wanted it or not. And one of the reasons was this little strip right here, which ironically looks like a bug deflector. If you know what a bug deflector looks like, they're dark black plastic. Usually they're up on the edge of the hood. But Honda has this really cool little eyebrow trim piece here, which looks like one of those. And I thought, boy, I don't know, do I really want a second one on top? That might be too much. I saw some videos and pictures online, and I decided, yeah, I think I want to do this. I can always put it on there and see how it looks, take it off if I don't like it. So I did it, and for $200, you get this little flimsy piece of plastic. Honda's is different than the aftermarket types. They stand up off the hood a little bit. Honda's sticks to the hood with this tape that's on here. Kind of a unique way to do it. It's a very low profile look. It has the little Honda logo right there in the corner, and it basically just lays right on the lip of the hood like this. And there's a little bracket here and here that will bolt in from underneath. I do kind of like how it looks, actually. The other thing is, you see the daytime running lights will be right there. And you see that in between, which is kind of a cool look as well. So it's a lot of gloss black on the front of this pretty truck. But I think it's going to look really nice. I've seen it on some other ones. I've seen it on a white one, a black one, and I think one red one. And they're pretty sharp. I could save a little bit and buy the aftermarket type, but I really didn't like how they fit right here. When they hang up like that, I feel like they just will catch on something. Or something will get down inside here. This will actually lay pretty flat. I don't know what happens over time with the water and the tape, but I suppose the finish is strong enough. You just peel it off and put something else on. Comes with a little package of hardware. And I don't have instructions, but I think it's pretty simple. The little clips bolt underneath the lip of the hood. There's a little piece of tape that goes on there so that bracket doesn't touch the paint. And you peel the tape, stick it down. That's it. It's sticker day, so here we go. Okay, let's pop the hood. No hood struts. Instead, you get the old-fashioned prop. Here's what comes in the kit. They give you 2 alcohol pads. That's to wipe the hood. These are the little strips that this clip bends around, basically. So your hood, the metal, the painted section of your hood is protected. That's what this is for. These are the 2 clips. They mount underneath the lip of the hood somehow, like this, I believe, up under there. 2 little tiny screws, 2 little washers. I assume the washers and the little tiny screws go together. Probably mounts from on top. It's an Allen wrench that you would use. And then these 2 screws, which must screw into these little plastic plugs that hold this. I'm assuming. I'm not sure yet. I am going to pull up a video. I believe Camping Randy and a couple other people have done this, so I'm going to pull up a video and check it out real quick before I do this, being as I did not get the instructions. So after checking out one video, I saw this is actually not too bad. Up in here, when you pull this rubber down, that little square hole right there is where you're going to mount the bracket. So right here is where the tape goes. So we look for the edge of this extra little piece of metal, and that's where the tape goes, right in line with that hood prop out. We're going to stick here our little alcohol pad. And we're going to feel up under there where that little metal is, which is right here. We're just going to wipe right there. Same with this. And we're just going to wipe right there. My truck's new, so there shouldn't be any wax on it yet anyway. So now we put it back up. This is one of those things you're going to eyeball. Again, this is just a clear tape. I don't know what the easiest way to do this would be. I'm not sure the easy way to do this. I almost want to sit something here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this. It's a heavy hood, actually. Lay this right there. Ah, perfect. So ideally, you want this to line up here. So I think we're going to go underneath. I'm looking at the square hole. By finding that square hole, that's where the center of this should be. And as I'm pushing this on, I realize this plastic has a little rubbery texture to it. So there you go. Okay, now we're going to repeat this for over here. So we should be able to take our little clip, snap it in the hole. Here's your little plastic clip already there. Line it up with the center. You push it on. There is some resistance because that sticky stuff is actually a rubberish. I use a screwdriver. I'm not going to go real tight. I want to be able to move this around. Let's not do it that way. That is one. Kind of a weird, a little bit of a bulge there. But also I'm not completely tight yet. So anyway, we will adjust it once we get both of them in place. I'm going to put it down, but not close it all the way. And now you see both brackets in place. Now we take our bug deflector. I'm just going to lay it here. You almost do this with your eyes closed. You just lay it, and it automatically clicks to where it goes because it's so well formed to match everything. And these little grommets are exactly where they're supposed to be. And that's how you know you got it right. So you take your time and make sure these brackets are right where you want them. And before that, you make sure that this little rubbery tape is right where you want it to be under the bracket. So how do you install this so that when you put it down, that the tape isn't in the wrong place and then you have to rip it back up? Anything that's near the grommet, you know, will go right there. So that you can actually remove the tape completely from this little one and probably this little one. The rest of these, we're just going to peel a little bit of the tape up. I almost forgot another step. Before we do that, we're going to take the other pad. We're actually going to clean the whole area of the hood. Yeah, this is to remove any oils or wax, which there's nothing on this one because it's new, but yours might not be new. Take a clean microfiber. It'll dry up in no time because it's alcohol. I did that off camera, but holy cow, it was hard getting the tape started. What you want to do, anywhere near this hole, you can remove your tape because that hole will line itself up automatically. So anything around it will stick where it's supposed to be. The outer edge and the middle, you want to leave that tape on there. You can move it around, especially these outer ends. So take these two pieces off, get these started, hang them out over the edge, fold them over like I did here, so that you can easily grab them in the next step. And here we go. The moment of truth. So again, I'm going to focus on lining up the hole first. And just pushing it down, it automatically lays where it's supposed to be. And of course, I lost my tape. And you see why you want to leave that tape out there. So this is still floating around. Near the hole, it's stuck down, which is fine because we hit the hole. I'm going to work this side piece first. I'm just going to push it till I know where it's supposed to be. I don't want to move it out from where it wants to be. Just kind of lay it there and fold the tape. This tape is really strong, so don't worry, you're not going to rip it off. Take a microfiber towel, something soft that won't scratch it, not paper towels. You never want to wipe plastic with paper products. Okay, now we're going to go this way. It's laying right where it should be, so very satisfying, fun part of the project. Most of the work is at the beginning. Notice we have not screwed our caps on. No need to yet. Notice I tried closing the hood, did not want to close the hood. So now you're going to notice you have this little sharp edge. Be careful when you go to lift your hood. There we go. Now all that's left is removing this sticker. And that's it. And the final step, the little washer, do not drop this. Little screw goes in the middle and just screws to that bracket you put in earlier. And I don't know if it's metric or not. This is not a metric hex key and it fits pretty good, so not sure. I'll repeat that for the other side. Now I'm going to tighten these up. And there it is, finished. This is the Honda OEM bug deflector on a Honda Ridgeline, and I think it looks pretty cool.